Let me ask you something that most men over 50 quietly feel, but almost never speak out loud. Have you ever increased your water intake, thinking you were doing something good for your body, only to feel like nothing actually improved? Your energy didn't rise. Your stamina stayed the same. Your circulation didn't feel any different. You still felt sluggish, tired, and somehow less alive in your own skin. You drink glass after glass, believing hydration is the missing key. Yet your body doesn't respond the way you hoped. If that's you, then I need you to hear something that might surprise you. Something that most men do not know, because no one ever explained it to them. Plain water, by itself, is not enough for a man over 50. Not for your energy, not for your heart and blood vessels, not for your performance, not for your confidence. In fact, relying only on water for hydration may be quietly worsening some of the issues you've been noticing lately, especially the ones you don't like to talk about. And no, this isn't about drinking more water. It's about drinking smarter. Today, I'm going to walk you through something that every man over 50 deserves to understand. Why water alone stops working as you age. What your blood vessels lose with time. The exact nutrients your body needs to unlock proper circulation. Why hydration without nutrients can lead to fatigue, stiffness, low stamina, and poor bedroom performance. And the simple, natural additions that can change everything. This is not a scare tactic. This is not hype. This is not a sales pitch. This is biology. Explained clearly, compassionately, and truthfully, the way I teach my patients every day. So let's begin. Why plain water isn't enough anymore. When you were young, drinking water was magical. Your body absorbed it quickly. Your blood vessels opened effortlessly. Your muscles, brain, and heart used it efficiently. Your circulation responded instantly. But after 50, your biology changes, your hormones shift, your vessel walls stiffen slightly, your ability to regulate nitric oxide, the molecule that keeps blood vessels open, drops dramatically. Let me emphasize this clearly. Men over 50 gradually lose the ability to produce nitric oxide. This isn't a theory. This is a well-documented physiological fact. Nitric oxide, NO, is the molecule that relaxes blood vessels, improves circulation, supports heart function, boosts energy, enhances stamina, and yes, directly impacts performance, confidence, and intimacy. But here's the part most men don't know. Plain water does nothing to increase nitric oxide, meaning it hydrates your bloodstream, but it does not strengthen it. It does not support circulation. It does not repair endothelial function. It does not activate the pathways needed for energy and performance. Water is necessary, but it is not sufficient. And that's why so many men say, "Doctor, I'm drinking more water but still feel tired. Doctor, I'm hydrating but my performance hasn't improved. Doctor, I don't feel that spark anymore." There is nothing wrong with you. Your body simply needs more than water. It needs input. Nutrients that water alone cannot provide. The hidden hydration problem no one warns men about. As a man ages, something subtle begins to happen inside his body. The lining of the blood vessels, called the endothelium, becomes slightly less responsive. This is normal. It happens to every man, but most never know this is occurring. When the endothelium weakens, blood flow decreases, blood pressure regulation becomes harder, tissue oxygenation declines, fatigue sets in, faster recovery slows, confidence drops, and performance is no longer what it used to be. This is not because you're drinking too little water. It's because the water is missing something critical. Your blood vessels need nutrients to open, not just water to fill them. Think about it like this. A plant doesn't grow with water alone. It needs soil nutrients, sunlight, minerals. Your blood vessels are the same. Without circulation supporting nutrients, you're giving them water, but not giving them strength. And slowly, quietly, subtly, men begin to feel heavier, slower, less responsive, less confident, less powerful, not because they're dehydrated, but because they're undernourished at the microcirculatory level. This is the piece no one tells men over 50. Now let's talk about the nutrients your body is silently asking for, the 4 hydration boosters. Every man over 50 should know. Over many years working with men, I've seen a pattern. 4 turmeric, the circulatory stabilizer. Turmeric is not about boosting nitric oxide. It's about reducing the internal friction that builds up with age. Turmeric supports joint comfort, vessel softness, healthy inflammatory balance, circulatory ease, overall mobility. Men often describe it as, "I feel smoother. My body doesn't resist movement as much. My stiffness is less noticeable." When combined with the first three ingredients, turmeric completes the hydration equation. You now have hydration, plus circulation, plus protection, plus mobility support. That is what men over 50 need. Not water alone, not stimulants, not medications, not extreme solutions. Just the right nutrients added to the water you're already drinking. Why? These ingredients work best together. When these nutrients are used individually, you get benefits. But when they are used together, you get synergy. Beetroot boosts nitric oxide citrulline, keeps nitric oxide elevated for hours. Pomegranate protects blood vessels. Turmeric reduces circulatory friction. This is why men who combine them often report more morning energy, stronger circulation, better stamina, better responsiveness, more vitality, more confidence, better performance in every area. This is not magic. It's biology working the way it's supposed to. Water hydrates. These nutrients activate. Together, they restore what time slowly took away. When men begin giving their body these nutrients, the changes they report are profound. I feel lighter. My energy is finally stable. I don't crash in the afternoon. My confidence in the bedroom is back. I feel 10 years younger. My circulation feels alive again. And perhaps the most powerful, I feel like myself again. Because water alone cannot restore what time has taken. But water enhanced with circulation-supporting nutrients, that can help you reclaim your vitality, your strength, your resilience, and your identity. Men over 50 don't need extreme solutions. They don't need complicated protocols. They don't need expensive interventions. They need understanding of how their body changes. They need support, not judgment, and they need the right kind of hydration. Hydration that nourishes, strengthens, restores, and empowers. Plain water is not the enemy. It's simply incomplete. Your body deserves more. Your heart deserves more. Your confidence deserves more. You deserve more.